Okay, so remember yesterday we were talking about this, right? The importance of nature, and we were like checking how in touch we are with nature, right? So we have a reading today that we're going to work on, and it says, what are some daily tasks a park ranger might have to do in a city park? Then we're going to discuss. And it says a summer job, that's a walk in the park. Do you remember that yesterday we were talking about the idioms? Okay, so what is the meaning of walk in the park according to the idioms, the natural idioms?
It was something easy.
Easy, very good. Okay, thank you so much. So when you think about someone who works in a park, what kind of activities do you think they have to do? In a park where there are a lot of animals and like not the public park, right?
Yeah.
In the jungle.
Yeah, kind of, okay. What activities do you think they can have?
Camping.
Camping? I mean, but I'm talking about the people who work there.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
One activity is taking care of the people that
Yes.
visit the park.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not feeding the animals or
There you go.
not not damaging the nature. I
Yes.
think.
I think it will be like a hard job, right?
Yeah.
Well, and
Okay.
it says that's a walk in the park, but I don't think so.
No.
I would consider it's the opposite, like taking care of animals or people, because you know there are people that they just go and they want to destroy what they have in the park. What about you, Nat?
Uh,
What activities?
you can take care about the person who loves to the rob or uh,
They can steal, yes.
steal some fruits, vegetables, plants,
Yes.
or I don't know how to say maquinaria, but sometimes in
Machines,
the
yeah.
machines. And yeah, and another thing that you can do in the park or in the jungle is
Okay.
what else? Mm,
Okay.
I don't know.
That's
I don't
fine.
know.
Excellent. But here, in this case, we're going to talk about uh, this kind of job. So it says, a summer job, that's a walk in the park. Let's start reading. I'm going to start and then you are going to help me. It says,
Yeah.
every summer, curious creatures infiltrate New York City's biggest parks. Imagine a New York City park, that is huge, right?
Yeah.
And they number in the dozens, walk on their hind legs, are khaki in color, and exhibitly amiably by nature. Their most distinguished marking are their wide-brimmed smoking beer hats. Continue, Francisco.
Okay. They are urban park rangers. They are urban park ranger fellows, possessor of what may be the best, if not the most unusual, summer jobs in New York. It's pretty laid back, kind of therapeutic, said Mohammed Alomeri, 22, who is from Midwood, Brooklyn, and works as a summer ranger at Fort Greene Park. Every day, liter, how do you
Literally.
pronounce? Literally, it's a walk in the park.
Okay. Uh, Nelson, please.
Okay. The summer follows supplement the corps of year-round urban park rangers who also wear the smoking beards, hats, but also carry nightsticks and can issue summonses during the park's busiest season.
Season, okay. Francisco?
Daily tasks can include, but are not limited to, giving nature walks, history talks, and children's craft classes. Guiding people who have gotten lost, asking people to leash their dogs, getting outdoor chef to move their barbecue grills away from trees, talking about why feeding chicken nuggets to bears is unhealthy, explaining that, yes, they are rangers, just like the ones in national parks, and posing for tourists' cameras.
Okay, Nelson, please.
Rangers filed hundreds of calls from park visitors who are concerned about the behavior of wildlife. Often, when the animals in question are behaving naturally, they get reports from people who are unnerved by the sight of
Rick.
raccoons or who mistakenly assume that pigeons sunning themselves have broken wings or who grow vexed wherever an animal wanders onto a jogging path.
Continue. The sign.
The sight of hawks hunting smaller birds will invariably yield dozens of concerned calls.
Okay, thank you. Francisco?
They call and say, you gotta get in there and get that pigeon out, say Richard Simon, who is citywide ranger captain and oversees the fellowship program. That's when we explain this is the full chain. This is the full
Continue,
chain.
please.
Okay,
Like cadena alimenticia, right?
The rangers also get reports about animals that truly are hurt or in the wrong place. They are handed injured baby bears, alerted to exotic animals that have been dumped by their owners, or led to a stun
Squirrels.
squad.
Mhm.
Can you repeat? Squirrels that have fallen from trees. They fall out of trees all the time, said Cathy Vasquez, a full-time year-round ranger. They usually land on their feet, but sometimes not so much.
Nelson, please.
Not so much.
Okay. The Summer Rangers program ends on Saturday, which means a return to life indoors for most of the 5 dozen fellows. Mr. Alomiri, however, plans to apply for a position as a full-time ranger. He has only one semester left at Brooklyn College, where he is studying physics and wants to put off graduate school. He has fallen in love with being a ranger and delight at the way he can now identify trees and birds.
Okay, thank you so much. So it's really interesting. And as you said, some of the activities they do, you mentioned, but imagine they have to take care of animals, that they don't go to places that they don't have to be, posing for pictures. So it's like a lot of things they have to do. And this is really interesting because it sounds like it is like not volunteering, but kind of like volunteering. But you can apply like for like a part-time job, kind of like that. It's really interesting. And I consider this job is for people who like to be in touch with nature, with animals, right? And of course that you have to know about the park because sometimes you have to give classes to children, right? It says, find the words in the article that match the meanings below. Friendly, it says paragraph 1. Let's see, paragraph 1. Where is it? We have to find the word that means friendly in this case, in paragraph 1. Can we find a
One.
word that means friendly?
Characters in the people's.
I don't know the meaning of amiable.
Okay,
But
but for you, it sounds like friendly?
to me, sounds like kind of similar to friendly.
What about
But
you?
it's the unique that I think.
Okay, that's the word for you that you consider can have that meaning. We are
Yeah.
like inferring, like adivinando in this case, right?
Yeah,
But that's okay.
right.
That's what we are going to do because we have a lot of new words here. What about
Mhm.
you? In paragraph 1, Nelson, which word do you consider can have the same meaning like friendly?
The first paragraph
Mhm.
here.
And the
Oops.
pronunciation is amiable.
Amiable.
Amiable. Mhm.
Okay, amiable.
No, I don't identify one.
Okay, so you're right, Francisco. That is amiable. It means friendly.
What is
Okay,
this word? Amiable. What is this? I
here.
can.
This is the
Like,
first paragraph. And
Mhm.
here it says amiable.
Amiable. Oh yeah,
So that is friendly. So now you have to go to paragraph 2, paragraph 5, and 7. We have healing, respond to, agitated, lead to, abandoned. Okay, so that's what you have to do. Go to the paragraph and find a word that has the same meaning. Okay, that's what you are going to do. So could you please do it? And when you're done, let me know, please.
just send the
Okay.
image.
Could you send the image of the
Oh, the
whole
paragraph?
paragraph?
Okay, I
Yeah.
will. I will, don't worry. I will send it. Okay, there it is. I just sent it to you. You got it, right?
No.
You
In
didn't.
Yeah,
WhatsApp.
you
Oh,
just
I
send
sent
on
it in the
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp group.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
yeah.
But now I can watch the paragraph in the words. Can you put
Sorry.
scroll down? Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Mhm. Let me know when you finish, please.
I finish.
Okay. And you, Nelson, almost done?
I can find the word, yes.
You didn't find anyone?
Just just two.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. So let's go with number 2. We have healing. Let's go to paragraph 2. This is paragraph 2, right? So we have, they are urban park ranger fellow, possessors of what may be the best, if not the most unusual. Summer jobs in New York, it's pretty laid back, kind of therapeutic, said Mohammed Alamari, 22, who is from Midwood, Brooklyn, works as a summer ranger at Fort Greene Park. Every day, literally, is a walk in the park. So which word do you consider means healing?
I put laid back.
Okay, and you, Francis?
Laid back.
Possessors. I choose possessors.
Possessors of what maybe?
After the first come.
Okay. I would say like Nelson, I would go with laid back because it says it's pretty laid back, kind of therapeutic, like something that relaxed, like help you to feel like heal in this case, something like that. I would go with laid back.
Okay.
Yeah, in this case.
Healing.
Then it sends me to paragraph 5, respond. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, right? Yes, right?
Oh, okay. No, I didn't find. I confused.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, right? That is 5.
Yeah.
So we have respond to. Rangers field hundreds of calls from park visitors who are concerned about the behavior of wildlife. Often when the animals in questions are behaving naturally, they get reports from people who are unnerved by the sight of raccoons or who mistakenly assume the pigeons sunning themselves have broken wings, or who grow vexed whenever an animal wanders onto a jogging path. So in that part, did you find respond to?
Yeah.
Where?
And I think is The last row, how do you say that? Gel.
Okay, the sight of hounds hunting small birds will invariable yield thousands. And you, Nelson?
Whatever animal wanders.
I will go in this one here.
Field, ranger field.
Like
hundreds.
rangers respond to hundreds of calls.
Also, sorry, yeah, that how I
Oh, okay, got it.
choose Jill in the number
Mhm.
5. Yeah.
You have that one. Okay, yes, because
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you replace that word, it makes sense, right? Rangers respond to hundreds of calls from park visitors. So that is the number 3.
Mhm.
Then we have 4, which is from the same paragraph,
Mhm.
agitated.
I think I'm sure. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm nervous.
let's see. I'm gonna check the pronunciation. Wait, let me see. I think it's unnerved, but I'm going to check.
Unnerved.
Let me see.
Unnerved.
Maybe I'm wrong. Unnerved. Unnerved.
Unnerving.
Unnerved. I mean, this is with ing, but that would be unnerved. Okay, unnerved.
Unnerved. Okay.
Yeah. Which one did you say? Sorry, unnerved for agitated. Yeah,
Agitated.
yeah, you are right. That is the correct one. Then we have lead to. Which one did you put?
In this case, I put a Jill or Jill.
Let's see. The sight of hounds hunting smaller birds will invariable yield thousands of concerned calls. Yep, I will go with that one too. And then
I couldn't find.
you couldn't.
No, I couldn't.
Now let's go to paragraph 7. So this is 5, 6. This is going to be 7, right? In this paragraph, we have to find abandoned. Let's see.
Abandoned.
The
Abandoned.
rangers also get reports about animals that truly are hurt or in the wrong place. They are handed injured baby birds, alerted to exotic animals that have been dumped by their owners. Did you find it there?
Dump.
No, you know.
Yeah, this one, Nelson. They
What?
I
have
think
Dump.
because the whole context that animal
exactly.
have
If
been.
you replace the word, then you say, yeah, this one makes sense. Dumped is abandoned, okay,
Ah.
by their owners. So we have a lot of new words if you see, right? And if you notice in this unit, we are getting a lot of vocabulary. Also for me, sometimes I get new vocabulary from the readings or from different activities that we do. Any question right now? This is new vocabulary, right? Different
Yeah,
ways.
there are a lot of new vocabulary.
Friendly, healing, respond to, agitated, lead to, abandon it. So a lot of words that we can use for that. Then we have discuss these questions. We have to discuss about this. It says, how do the urban park ranger fellows help our visitors connect with nature? So according to the information that we read, how do they help people to get in contact with nature? How do you think?
Mhm.
The urban park ranger, I mean, the workers there, how do they help people?
They help to the people giving natural walks, talking about the history.
Okay.
And
Photograph.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Sorry, what was the question?
The question is, how do these people help park visitors to connect with nature according to the activities they do?
Mhm. I don't know, maybe tell about the history, like Francisco said, about the history,
Mhm.
about the weather, some part of dangers. And be careful with that. You can went or you can go just from here. You can walk around this risk. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So they do a lot of things that help visitors, right? Something
Mhm.
else, Francisco?
Yeah, informing them about the behavior of the animal that sometimes can be the normal.
Yeah.
Don't worry about some kind of behavior.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I agree with that. So now here in El Salvador, when we want to get in contact with nature, which place comes to your mind?
Not sure.
Mm-hmm.
In this country, nature.
Mm,
Mm.
I think that there are some forests, rainforests, like an Imposible. I never been there, but
Uh-huh. Yes,
it's a
I
place
went hiking there.
yes,
It's
I
a
want
nice
to
place.
visit.
Mm-hmm. I recommend that. I remember when I got at the top, my legs were shaking.
Really?
Yes, believe me, it was, I mean, really difficult. And because I was not like that kind of person, athletic person, right? But yeah, when I got at the top, I was shaking my legs, but the view was worth it. And the weather, it was a nice tour that I took. I recommend it.
It's a place that we can go with a kid, with my son, 2 years old, or it's not.
To be honest, I went like probably 10 years ago.
Okay.
And if I'm not wrong, I think they have like an area where you can spend time with your family if you don't want to hike. But I'm not sure, to be honest. It's much better if you look for more information about the place for going with your baby. But yes, it was a nice place. And I remember while we were walking, we could find small places for refilling your bottle of water with natural water. So that was so incredible. I really liked it. It was interesting. So yeah, that can be like one of the places that we can think about it. And well, in El Salvador, we have a lot of places, right, that we can visit and have contact with nature. So
Yeah.
I'm going to stop here. Thank you so much for joining the class, for participating today in our class. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Okay, so good night to all of
Tomorrow.
you and see you in the
Yeah.
next class.
Tomorrow.
Bye-bye,
Good
guys.
night.
Good
Good night.
night.
Bye.
See you.